please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Welcome to Split, Croatia. We are here for an event Harley-Davidson calls Ride, Ride, Slide, and today primarily we're talking about the ride part of the event because my ride started with this bike. Now we know this bike quite well. This is the Harley-Davidson Road Glide. The 2 or 3 things that you need to know is it's part of the touring family. We did about 150 kilometers on this bike. Beautiful, and as beautiful as the bike is, Croatia is even prettier, and some of the stuff that my eyes have seen, I wish I could download and send it to you guys. What we need to know about this is this motorcycle's fairing is mounted on the frame, which means it's a little bit further away from you, and that creates a sense of space.
But look closer at the color this particular Road Glide is wearing because I am stunned. Harley-Davidson calls it hard candy green and it's an optional color. But the effect of the glitter under that clear coat is beautiful. And just to refresh your memory, that engine, it's the Milwaukee 8107, the 1750cc part liquid cooled V-twin that we've come to like quite a lot for its wonderful torque and refinement levels.
But we know this motorcycle, we've ridden this in India, we've ridden this one too. This is the Street Glide. Again, we know this motorcycle well. Those two very similar in nature because they're the same frame, same engine, same transmission, but this one mounts the fairing on the fork. It brings the whole thing much closer to you. It feels more personal, feels a lot more sporty. However, to be completely honest, I'm not a fan of this because I'm between 5'10" and 6", which Harley-Davidson says is precisely the right height for which this screen doesn't work, so you get buffeted quite a bit. But otherwise, beautiful motorcycle, very smooth, very sporty for the size of this motorcycle, and goes around corners really well too. Really likable.
This Street Glide is also wearing a hard candy paint scheme and it looks gorgeous too. Like the other touring models, this one also has the infotainment system that Harley-Davidson calls Boom. You can sync your phone over Bluetooth and play music, and there is wired connectivity as well if you like. No Apple CarPlay or Android Auto yet, but I cannot imagine that that's too far away either. Did I listen to music in a place this gorgeous though? Well, actually yes, I had some classic rock playing right through and it most certainly helped me get through the photography rotation.
But the motorcycles we want to talk about is what we rode next, the second part of the Ride, Ride, Slide, and that would be the Sportsters. Let's talk about this one first. This is the new Iron 1200. Essentially the name gives it away. The Iron 883, a very popular model globally and in India. This one's got the 1200cc version of the Sportster engine. It's got a small other set of changes, the bikini fairing on the front, the taller handlebars, but otherwise it's essentially what the Iron is. It's a simple motorcycle, it's a sporty motorcycle, it's got a really tiny tank, and we rode it in the format that an owner might, which is short rides to coffee stops or something. You go a small distance, wait a little bit, go a small distance again, and on that it feels really good. The thing that you need to know is this could probably come to India.
It's hard not to like the Iron 1200. It's an easy, cheerful ride, especially if you're just chilling in the saddle rather than trying to set a speed record. Personally though, I'm not a fan of that little bikini fairing, but Harley-Davidson does point out, and I agree, it is a good starting point for personalizing your motorcycle. And of course, you absolutely must tip your hat to the Harley-Davidson design team. The 70s inspired stripes look the business. The blue vignette on this black bike as well as the more subtle grey ones on the burnt orange motorcycle look very smart.
Is this coming to India though? That motorcycle has something to say about it. This is the new 48 Special, and this is the motorcycle I think that's been the most impressive of all the 4 that we've ridden so far. Essentially it's a 48, it's got this beautiful 70s inspired sticker scheme, a taller handlebar, and it's got fatter forks. It feels a lot more sporty than the Iron, and together this thing just comes together, and we've cornered it so hard today. If you can see the feeler bolts, they're all rubbed out. It's beautiful.
Again, note the color selection here. The white is gently off-white and Harley-Davidson calls it billiard ball white. Very apt. And the stripes complement that color beautifully. The want is strong with this one for me. In fact, when I walked up to the series of Harley-Davidsons we had the choice of riding, the only color I had the eyes for was this white one on the 48 Special. And now, let's go back and talk about the Sportsters a bit more.
What we need to know, between the two Sportsters, one of them will be on sale in India before the year is out. This is the Ride Slide event, and that means we still have to talk about the sliding.